Hello everyone, my name is Zhongyi Zhang. Today I will be sharing my culture profile on Chinese negotiators. Here's a quick overview of what I will talk about today. First, why I choose Chinese culture. Then I will explain how Chinese negotiators behave in three phases and how foreign negotiators can respond. I will also connect everything to some culture series and finish with a short conclusion. Now let's start at introduction. I picked Chinese culture because it's big player in global business and it's also part of my background. In China, business is often about building long-term relationships, not just getting quick deals. Values like personal connection, in Chinese called 关系, and trust and saving face really matter. But one thing people often miss is how important silence is. It's not just quiet, it's used to show respect, thinking things through, or avoid pressure. Now let's move on action plan 1. For the differentiation phase, at the start of a negotiation, Chinese people usually don't jump straight into business. Instead, they spend time building trust. There's a small talk, polite greetings, and attention to hierarchy. In Chinese culture, people respect sincerity. That's why younger team members may stay quiet until their boss speaks. Silence here isn't rude, it's respectful. For the exploration phase, in the middle of a negotiation, silence becomes a strategy instead of saying no. People might just say, we were thinking about it, or stay quiet. According to SEP's News and Qian, this kind of silence means they are being conscious or thinking carefully. NEGA also says nonverbal signals, like pauses or body language, are just as important as words. I have noticed this too. People don't interpret or react fast. They wait and think first. Sometimes silence means junior staff are waiting for their seniors to speak. Other times, it's about avoiding direct disagreement. So, silence doesn't mean they are not interested. It often shows they are being respectful or truthful. Um, for the exchange phase, towards the end of the negotiation, Chinese negotiators usually don't make big, fast offers. They prefer small, symbolic concessions to show sincerity. Graham and Lamb explain that pushing too hard or talking too much can break trust. Silence here might mean they are politely rejecting you or waiting to hear more. Fang says it's not just about what's offered, it's about timing and balance. These small concessions are about keeping things balanced and respectful. Even if they don't respond right away, it doesn't mean they are saying no. They might just be thinking or checking with their team. Now let's move on action plan 2. Now let's look at how foreign negotiators can work better with Chinese counterparts. First, Don't rush into deals. Take time to build a relationship. Use formal language. Be polite and notice who leads the conversation. That tells you who has the authority. Um, this chart shows China's scores on Hofstede's culture dimensions. You can see China scores high in power distance, meaning hierarchy is important. It also scores low in individualism, so decisions are made as a group. Long-term orientation is high too. That's why patience and future thinking are valued in negotiation. During the exploration phase, be gentle in how you talk. Try saying things like, maybe we could, instead of being direct. Don't worry if there's a pause. It usually means they are thinking or discussing. China is a high context culture, so silence can mean a lot. Listen closely. And don't expect quick answers. If someone is silent, they might be politely disagreeing or thinking it over. Let them take the lead and show respect. During the exchange strategy, when it comes to offers, keep them small and slow. This shows that you are silent. If the other side goes quiet, don't panic. You can simply ask, would you like more time to consider? Um, has found that many European companies struggled in China because they misread silence. Mm, to tie everything together, let's look at some culture series. Hofstede's model explains how hierarchy, group thinking, and long-term goals shape Chinese business. Trumpeters talks about neutral nature cultures. In China, people hold back emotions. This series helps explain why silence and indirect communication are common in Chinese negotiation. For the conclusion, this project helped me understand silence differently. I used to think it meant confusion or hesitation. Now I see it as truthful and respectful. In China, negotiation is not just about the deal, it's about building a strong relationship. Silence is a big part of that. Knowing how to work with it can really make a difference. And there are the reference I found and used in the PPT. Thank you for listening.